Welcome back, folks. It is I, your illustrious host, Lord Zedek Tigrarius Haruk. And as always, I have been your illustrious... and as always, it is wonderful to see you all again, all for the first time if you're just tuning in. Last time we took care of the taint in the grove. Calfhounds are still assholes. We have then walked into a crime scene. Lovely. Look at the... he was apparently shot from behind by a blaster. Blaster's nowhere to be seen. How are you? Let's talk to Rickard Lusol.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
It was cloudy. Excuse me, guys.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Lovely.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Baluk's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
Something else, then.
So, what do you...
Baluk said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Let's see here. That's all for now.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
What did you see?
Well, Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be
What were you doing out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run across the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You're holding your side. Were you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance?
Why were...
Of course. Listen, if you need anything...
So, what do you want?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some areas. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
Ah, please, jeez. So, what do you want to know? Right.
Well, I can't find Iriaz. Well, there's two right there. There's one way over there off in the distance.
Akupache.
I'll continue.
Runda.
Do you have any more
Is there any other... Very well.
He has jack shit. We'll discuss the murder.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chik. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulira. Muchashat pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun.
Handon was rather suspicious about his side. He... holding it, saying he's not injured. He has a hurt ankle. I think Handon is lying.
Akupache kopa. Gino mulira kenpaija. Kislimopod.
He didn't mention the weapon found by the body.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank. Runda di hotong.
So, what do you want? Well, I was out hunting areas south of here, and I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure. I had no idea Master Balut came out here. I hope that... Of course.
Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis. Is there any other... They have small farms and holdings. Is there... Very...
Let's discuss the murder. Handon is. He was here at just the right time. Huh.
Is there any other... Very...
How can I be of further... Injured? Of course.
It was cloudy. There was no sun glare.
Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun.
All right.
Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wongta kunjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabang. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamule. Muchashak pakat.
So, what do you want?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now?
Why would someone want him dead?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the... I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost see... Right.
You know, just to warn you, he's a Jedi. I'm not.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? How?
Why would someone want him killed?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty... Certainly nothing that would make me want to kill...
Alright.
Of course.
You.
Is there any other...
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Akupache
Let's discuss.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kachi kun ita hodonga. Yeki runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Handon's lying. He had rented a speeder with Calder.
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun be. Jeda ba the wana ni di bobo. Tong height wam jiji jum blum.
Let me try something else.
Runda di ho.
He's getting on my nerves. They had a fight over business matters.
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ita bodonga. Tolbabank. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamu. Mucho shak pakat.
He dislikes speeders. How is he not seeing this? He stated himself, I do not like speeders. But he rented speeders with the guy.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you, mate. You rent a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Let's ask something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything...
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was some bad blood between you.
Right. So, what
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
No. No.
Runda di tak jedotong mut
Rickard. No
tong
Sunblare.
tak ka mut.
So. Yeah, we were. Can I? You can't. I don't. So. Right.
How can I be? But how? Certainly, of course.
Is there any... Is there... Is there... There.
How can I be of further?
You run to the speeder with him.
But I realized my wife. But I was. Of course.
So. Now, we've been. Right.
He knew his wife was cheating on him.
Takungjust tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Ka muj.
Yeah, this is making me confused, Zalbar. Can you help me with a problem? Damn.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? There.
How can I be of? That her even an I would most. How can I? Of course.
So, what do you want to? That black. Oh,
Johnnies make delicate weapons with too little firepower.
that blaster ain't it though. Calder only had the one rifle too, so he either must have borrowed that or it's someone else's. Right.
I'm actually gonna save just because.
How can I be of further?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very... I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife. I was just out running, trying to... Of course.
So, what do you want? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We've been partners. Right.
Hakupache. Hakupache kopa.
The blaster is Handon's, but he reported it's stolen.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun be takung just tak miki grabel mogo.
Let me get more information on the blaster.
Runda di hotong.
Is there any other...
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Hakup.
Let's discuss. The blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being stolen.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana ka Kachikun itahodonga. Ikinkuno muchashak pakant. Kiyeno.
How can I be of further...
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Of course.
Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further... Of course.
So, what? Well, I kind of Right.
Let's hear. If he's limping, it means it doesn't bleed, but he's holding his side.
Tong abog siya umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya.
Didn't belong to the victim.
Runda di hodonga kun hunka.
And his blood. He is clutching his side.
Runda di hodonga kun hunka bi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ta kung jus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Bamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes.
I want to click it.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palam tong abog sha umnina.
He was also having an affair with Haddon's wife. Rickard thought Calder was cheating him in business.
Ta kum jus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ik runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbi. Damn you.
Damn both of you.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachichu ita achuta. Wonga kunbis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelea.
Huh?
Oh, boy. Well, takes care of that. Let's go ahead and... see what's going on over here.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
You know, I was gonna say halt evildoers before you kill him, but...
That'll show you.
But no. No. No halt evildoers. No halt evildoers before you kill that man. Kill him. Kill the fucker. Seriously. Take my wife and children. You are not a man. You're an asshole. No man should be a coward in order to pretty much tell people, take my wife and child. Well, let's see here. Useless. Sell off a few things. Why not? Right, I need to take care of your crap too.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
You have spoken with the Council?
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
So where is Quatra now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force. in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Alright, we might as well go talk to them ourselves. This is not where I need to go. Let them know about that, and they also have that. Crap.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Alright, so what did he give me?
If you have questions, you should direct...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
Why doesn't Master Varuk like me? When is there anything you tell me of Revan and Malak?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
So Revan was stronger than Malak.
Revan was always the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role and embraced the dark side as fully as his master ever had. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance drawing him ever further down the dark path, fueling his powers until they have surpassed those of his old master. Only you and Bastila, together, can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
So she does have to come with me. Fuck. We'll bring Karth with us as well.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Anything else?
These two families have been settled here for some years now.
And causing me no end of trouble.
Indeed. They have been settled here for some time, and feuding ever since.
What caused the feud?
I do not know how the original feud started, but they want nothing to do with each other. As you may have heard, Alan Matale believes that his son, Shen, has been kidnapped by Nurik Sandral.
Curiously, Nurik's son Cassus has been missing for some time as well. I fear Nurik may suspect Alon in this.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
I shall investigate. I will investigate if there is time.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be? What?
Alright, so she has Cure, Force Aura, Force Shield, Burst of Speed, Force Valor, Affect Mind. Only the main player character can select this power during level up. Stun, Stasis. Stun Droid, Disable Droid.
What?
Yes?
Alright folks, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode there for today. You all have a wonderful evening. And as always, I've been your illustrious host, Lord Zedek Tigrelius Haruk. And remember, I love you all. Good night.